talk, and just focus on that job and the task at hand. So we're going to make sure that we watch that a little bit more careful this week, more so than ever. But for the most part, we're a great group of guys, and I think that they'll overlook all the talk until after the game.
I was going to say, it's got to be a little bit harder for the seniors to monitor what's going on, because anytime the younger guys are walking around campus, people are going crazy and just reminding them of what's at stake and stuff.
Right, but like I said, we have a great group of guys, and they understand the what's going on here, and they got great character, so they won't let any of it get to them in any way, any way like that to try to affect the team or affect them. They worried about preparation, preparing for the game.
Second half of the season, the defense has really kind of found its stride. Then last week, maybe a lot of big scores and quick drives and things like that. Do you guys kind of throw out what happened and kind of get back to what you've been doing the previous months?
Absolutely. Last week's game doesn't matter. All the previous games does not matter. It's a one-game season now. We got one game. All our ACC players over with, so we have one game, and our focus is on Carolina, not NC State. That was last week. We have turned the page, and we're focused on South Carolina and win the next game.
In last year's game with South Carolina, they stung you guys a bunch with the quarterback runs, and Shaw got loose for a bunch of yards. Any changes to the scheme to kind of shut that off, or you guys feel more prepared this year to kind of handle what they may bring?
Well, I think there will be a lot of changes considering the fact we have a new coordinator, so the scheme of things will definitely be changed. But, we just got to do a great job of containing him when we contain him and give some pressure to him. He's a great guy for that position. He do a great job of running that offense in Carolina. That's why they've been successful since he's been there. And so, we just got to do a great job of just putting pressure on him and keeping him in the pocket, not letting him make a lot of plays with his legs.
Do you know any of the guys down there pretty well, or?
Well, I played against Connor in high school.
Yeah.
He beat me my senior year. In high school, we had him beat 18-0 going into halftime, and then they come out the second half and score 35 unanswered points. So he's been beating me since I've been a senior in high school. So hopefully we can get a win this year, and we can end that streak.
Corico, Dabo mentioned on Saturday after the game how much this group of seniors has meant to turning around the program.
Mm-hmm.
When you reflect back on just what all you guys have accomplished, I imagine there's probably going to be a lot of good memories for you to
absolutely.
recall.
There's been a lot of great memories, man. But the thing that helped us a lot was we was here when the program wasn't so pretty. It wasn't cool to come to Clemson. And when we committed here, guys, everybody else decommitted. And me, Meeks and Malachi and Quandon and Darryl and Taj and Roderick and all of us, we committed here when it wasn't cool to commit here. And when we got here, we had a great group of guys, man, who were experienced, who helped us a lot from a leadership standpoint, who taught us how to be leaders. And they molded us into carrying the program and carrying the torch out for the duration of our time here. And we've done the same to a lot of young guys that's on the team now, and they will continue to carry that torch. But it's been a lot of great memories, man. A lot of great relationships that have been built. We've had the worst seasons to some of the best seasons, and we continue in those footsteps now to having great seasons. So it's only going to get better from here, from what I think. And like I said, it's just been an unbelievable experience, man. One that I've always remembered. And when I come back here, when I sit in the stands and watch the games or be on the sideline, I'll always think about the times I had with my friends on the sideline, or in the game, and the summer conditioning out there in the stadium. Those always come back. But it's been an unbelievable experience, man. One for the books.